What is the Federalist Project? Is it to set a clockwork in motion, or to tell us how to govern ourselves when they're dead? They're setting something up, which might be why the Constitution has much more to say about structures and processes. Because by making the three branches so complicated, they're setting up a continual low fever of political drama and constitutional interpretation. I'm sorry, Michael. Yeah.
Isn't that kind of, well, obviously it's intentional, but isn't part of that to keep it so nothing's ever settled, certainly to keep that debate
Yes.
alive?
Yes. Well, does this make it harder, do you think, for the United States to govern, or easier than the Articles of Confederation? This is a strange question. So the founding project has a fundamental constitutional contradiction. Okay, the Articles of Confederation was a weak government with a simple structure. What is the Constitution a strong government with a, or at least a complex one, yeah. So what was the founding, this is our last point, the best sell that the Federalists had was, it looks big, it looks powerful, but we're creating such a complicated system. It's going to take so much consensus for anything to come out of this system that in the meantime, you're not only protected in the absence of law, but you get many ways of inserting yourself into this process. Does that make sense? They're creating a clockwork that is so complicated, yes, it can be used. Because if you recall the George W. Bush administration, or the Obama administration in its first term, did stuff get done? I'm trying to be bipartisan here. Or can we say the government was frozen and nothing happened, the clock and the Constitution prevented action? Actually, a lot has happened over the past 11 years, if you mark yesterday's anniversary. So yes, this is a complex story, but it's not so complex that you can't work it. Or else we wouldn't have the Patriot Act, we wouldn't have the Iraq War, we wouldn't have health care reform. It does work, but the question is, who is the ultimate authority to say go? It is the voters. So that's what they're trying to do, is to spread ownership, spread responsibility, and put us all together.